Okay, right.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Guilherme. You can call me Guy. Most of you know me already. So today I have a wonderful honor, pleasure to have by my side Lana. Lana and me, we have Lana and I, no? Sorry.
Starting again.
Oh.
Okay, we just continue the flow.
The
Come on,
English.
start again. Okay.
All right. Hello, everyone. Guy here. This is Lana.
Hey.
So me and Lana, we decide to go on camera and to share some thoughts, general thoughts about everything. But of course, it will come mostly spirituality, I would say. Because when we interact with each other, our energies always take us to the same direction, which is what we are doing here. What's the purpose of all this mess?
What a big question, and we're trying to make it easy.
Exactly.
For everyone, right?
I like that. We're trying to make it easy throughout spirituality. So we have to demystify what is spirituality. And I would like to invite you to give a thought about it. How we would demystify spirituality.
Okay. Yeah, I do believe that spirituality holds different things for different people, you know, what they think of it. And a lot of people take it very seriously. They think that spirituality means, for some people, means not really living a normal life and devoting yourself to some kind of pilgrimages, constant praying, you know, going to different countries to seek something. And really, a lot of the time, people never get to the final answer.
Just even get even more confused.
Get even more
Let's
confused.
be honest. Yes.
Because, you know, the world is very big. The opinions are also very wide.
Super complex.
Super complex. Different cultures hold different answers to the same questions. We know that, right?
We do.
So what religion will say as an answer to one question would be totally different.
So many religions, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Someone who, let's say, practices honoring Buddha would look at things completely different. Let's take reincarnation, just as one.
I love this topic, by the way.
So of course, you know, some people will immediately go into a fight over this, and we are trying to make sure that despite all the differences
Simple.
and the world being very, very different in terms of how different people perceive things in life, still there are common principles and common things, and they're very simple to live by.
Yes.
And this is what I call spirituality. So spirituality is not, it doesn't belong to any certain point of view. It doesn't belong to one or another religion. Spirituality, for me and from my personal experience, it's connecting to the world in such a way that you really feel how you live and what you do on this planet with understanding, complete understanding, and following certain principles that make each other's lives much better, easier, more joyful. And really, these principles are very simple, and we're going to talk about it. Maybe not in this particular video, but we will.
Let's see.
It, right?
Yeah. What we intend here is to say we are going to talk about spirituality, but not in a difficult language. Let's say not with a religious language. It's going to be more something related we can use in life, right?
That's it. So you tell me, please, what is spirituality to you? Okay.
Oh wow. So I will try to make it short, but it's believing in your own spirituality. Believing in your uniqueness. So I believe we are spiritual beings. What that means. We are more than flesh and bones. We are actually energy. Some people call it soul. I like to call it soul. So I have a soul that is animating my body. This soul is animating this avatar, let's say. And the body needs the soul to be animated, and the soul needs the body to manifest, to understand and experience this reality. Let's say third dimension, right? So this is my concept of spirituality. First, understand that we are a sort of divine beings. We have a soul. And the soul is the ability to transcend the limitations of the human experience. So we are human beings living a spiritual life, or we can say we are spiritual beings having a human experience. This is much better. We are spiritual beings living a human experience. And throughout this process, we create what we call spirituality. So first, understanding that we are not here lost just to suffer in this world in a way that we have to thrive. Of course, we have to thrive, but we can find answers, we can find meaning throughout spirituality by understanding that we have a purpose. Everybody has a purpose.
And we came here to seek those answers, by the way.
Yes.
You know, because only through physical experience on this planet we can get certain answers. Maybe in other dimensions we get other answers that are not, we're not able to perceive through this experience. However, each one of those experiences are as important as another. So whenever we come to this planet, I believe we choose to come.
I also believe so.
And although some people say, and I also don't disagree, that this is a lot to do with quite a harsh experience living this life, because we go through many lessons. But I don't even like to call them lessons, you see, because I like to call them the path that we are put on in order to arrive to the answers that we're seeking.
Beautiful.
And in order to arrive to certain conclusions, we need to go through certain experience, sometimes very traumatic. Because if everything was going to be easy, well, then we'll just think, oh, we arrived on this planet just to experience physical pleasure.
You don't give value to it.
No, not at all. And so, of course, physical experiences like having this cup of tea, and by the way, please join with us. We're just having a nice conversation. So I really hope that the people who are watching us are making a cup of tea right now, looking at us having the tea. We're currently having, what is it?
Ginger, lemon, honey.
Lemon and honey. You're very welcome to join with exactly the same. Or you can share with comments what actually makes you enjoy the conversations like this, with what sort of tea, or maybe another drink.
But let me ask you, did you bring the conversation to higher dimensions than saying that we are choosing to be here on planet Earth on purpose? And do you think we have the ability to choose a theme of life? We can choose this avatar, this body. Can we choose more or less what we are going to experience?
I believe that we are given a couple of choices. We have one main theme that we want to achieve on this planet Earth. Mainly it is to develop our soul further. You know, and our soul develops through experiences, whether it's in this dimension or another. Now, our soul is very interested in getting various things experienced to become wiser, to become, more interested.
Wider, expand the consciousness.
And because we're interconnected with everything in this universe, obviously our experiences serves another
human being or the soul,
soul's experiences. So whatever we're experiencing here now, let's say, it's a very good notion to know that we're helping others.
We motivate each other definitely throughout the stories.
Whether that's conscious or subconscious.
Absolutely.
Whether other souls perceive it right now or they're not. They're still being affected because we're all interconnected.
Absolutely.
And there's another point, obviously, of knowing if we are so interconnected, if everyone understood that, really understood that, there will be no wars. There would be no crime. There would be no terrible things that humans do to each other.
We
Unfortunately,
are so
not everyone understands that really deeply.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so, obviously, if we talk about also getting from there, it's karma, right? And karma is not really a punishment. No. It's not what people think. It simply is experiencing in another lifetime or within this lifetime something that you caused others to experience.
Cause and effect.
Yeah, but it's not a punishment. It really is just experience. All is experience. Bad, good is all experience. It all makes us grow. Right?
Exactly.
We always say what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right?
I love that, yes.
So far, everyone who's listening, and we are all alive, therefore, all of our experiences do one thing: we grow.
Growth, definitely.
If we don't grow,
we expand.
Or if we choose not to grow, we're given more of the same experience or even harder one.
Because the resistance will make you to strengthen your character and your being.
Exactly. Until you actually go through this level of experience.
Correct.
Yeah? So for some people it takes longer to experience something, to really understand, to really feel. Well, in that case, maybe these souls will go through several lifetimes to experience something. Yeah. And so this is called also fate, you know, when we come back and say do again and again, and people have deja vus. I've already been here, you know, already done that.
I have deja vus all the time.
Exactly. So these things, okay, there's a much deeper layers of where we can go with this, but just very
superficially now approaching to the subject, let's say.
Maybe not superficially. It's still good. It's still good and quite deep. But just so people understand, we're truly connected with everyone, and whatever we experience here is for our own good, no matter how we perceive it. Yeah, and it does take time to accept it and to start playing with it. Not even living with it, but playing with it, and you know, doing things which we will talk about later, how to live in the flow, how to truly experience this life, and be like a child in the playground, you know, just excited to see what's next.
Wow. Is it really possible to be in this world and play as a child?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So we flow with the universe completely. Do you know people who live like this?
I do. But it took me over 40 years to get there. So I'm really hoping to share a bit of my experience in further talks, and maybe will help others.
Okay, so that's all for today, I guess.
Yeah.
It was lovely to interact with each one of you, and especially to co-create this experience. Looking forward for the next one.
We'll be back.
Namaste.
Namaste. Okay.